First, breaking news. Governor Gina Raimondo has ordered all state beaches and parks to close on Friday as the number of cases continues to rise.
We're waiting to hear from President Trump and the White House Coronavirus Task Force. We'll bring you that as soon as it happens. Now today, Rhode Island is reporting 86 new cases for a total of 488. 4 more people have died, doubling the state's death toll to 8. Hospitalizations have also increased. It's up to 59 people in the hospital today, up from 41 yesterday.
Massachusetts reports 868 new cases, bringing the total to more than 6,600. 33 more deaths have been reported for a total of 89 there.
Stocks ended the quarter down again this afternoon. The S&P 500 had a first quarter drop of 20%. It's the worst quarterly performance since 2008. Here in Rhode Island, the governor announcing the Rhode Island Superior Court is launching a program to help small businesses behind on their bills.
The governor also put out the call for more healthcare volunteers, saying they will run out of people otherwise. Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian joins us live from the State House with more from the governor's briefing. Kim?
Well, Shannon and Mike, despite today's somber news of additional deaths and hospitalizations, the governor says the state is working to improve the systems that they have in place. And she also said that Rhode Island is in better shape than a lot of other places.
This virus is impacting people across the spectrum.
The number of Rhode Island's coronavirus patients continues to climb.
By any measure, going from 41 to 59 people in the hospital in one night is a significant and serious jump. It's one that we have our eye on. It's not surprising, it's not alarming, but you should know we're in a rapid spread phase of this disease, and this is going to get much harder before it gets easier.
Governor Gina Raimondo urging everyone to social distance, announcing all state parks and beaches will be closed starting Friday.
I wish I didn't have to do it, but this past weekend, Colt State Park, Goddard Park, Lincoln Woods, the public beaches were packed. They were packed with people closely congregated, and that has to end.
The governor Tuesday now asking everyone to keep a list of people they come into contact with and the places they go.
Hopefully that's an easy assignment, because the answer will be I've been at home and I've only been in touch with my family.
With the first of the month approaching, Raimondo reminding people they cannot be evicted and utilities will not be shut off at this time. State leaders urging those who receive food assistance benefits to avoid crowding into stores tomorrow. As for those on the front lines, the health department is now urging all medical workers to wear surgical masks and is making 90-day CNA licenses available to nursing students who've completed at least one semester. The governor is also putting out a call to all medical staff that's currently not working.
We can't get through this crisis without you. We will run out of people.
And if you are a medical worker who is interested in helping out, you can go to the website riresponds.org, or you can also visit our website, WPRI.com. Now, coming up new at 5:30, you might have heard about some of these models and projections being put together about how many cases of coronavirus states might see. We asked the governor about that today. We'll bring you her response coming up new at 5:30. For now, reporting live at the State House, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.
And Governor Gina Raimondo also held her daily news conference today, looking to help out small businesses and looking for healthcare volunteers. With more on that, let's go live to the State House now, and Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian, who's been covering the governor all week. Kim?
Well, Mike and Shannon, amid the other headlines of the day, the governor has said repeatedly that things are going to get harder before they get easier, a sentiment echoed by many others during this time as well. And to that end, researchers are now trying to figure out when we can expect to see cases peak in many different areas. And researchers at the University of Washington have now done this state by state. And according to their projections, Rhode Island will see cases peak on April 19th. They're also predicting there will be close to 260 deaths here in the state by August. Today, we asked the governor about this model.
Our model looks a little different. Our model would suggest that the peak is further out, but also higher. Having said that, we're still working the model. None of these models are precise enough. At this point, we still have limited numbers, 8 deaths, 59 people in the hospital. We're reaching out to Brown University, Johns Hopkins, our own top-notch epidemiologists at the Department of Health. So I would say that model is directionally correct insofar as those numbers are probably in the ballpark, but we're still refining our model to reflect the actual experience that we have here. And we're probably at least a few days or a week away. Again, we just need more data to populate our model. I will say this, the entire model depends on the level of effectiveness of our mitigation.
So what exactly does that mean? The governor says if we're good about social distancing, staying home, and washing our hands, we can actually lower that peak and slow the spread. Of course, she says the opposite is also a possibility. My colleague Eli Sherman has much more on this data and those projections right now on our website, WPRI.com. Reporting live at the State House, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.